Elon Musk might say some crazy stuff, but he's right about at least one thing: his electric vehicles have changed the world. When the Model S launched in 2012, it was the first long-range, widely desired electric vehicle, and mainstream automakers have been struggling to catch up ever since. The Model S is still impressive. It now has an EPA-estimated 370 miles of range in its long-range variant, but for all its focus on autonomous technology, over-the-air updates, and Easter eggs, Tesla's interiors and build quality can sometimes fall short of expectations. Better established luxury automakers are finally getting in on the EV game. Porsche's Taycan is aimed directly at the Model S, for example, and Tesla will need all its Silicon Valley pivot power to stay ahead of the pack. What's new for 2020? Tesla claims not to believe in model years, but the 10th digit of its vehicles' VINs prove otherwise. The company introduced a standard range variant of the S in mid-2019 but discontinued it just weeks later, so the 2020 Model S is now only available as a long-range model with an EPA-estimated 370 miles of range. In performance trim, it has an EPA-estimated range of 345 miles and a claimed 0 to 60 mph time of 2.4 seconds. The car's front drive unit and motor have been updated this year, and the S's air suspension is now adaptive, so it can offer a breezy ride on the highway and a stiffer one through corners. Rolling software updates will allow Model S owners to take advantage of V3 supercharging, a new charging architecture that Tesla says will reduce average charge time by 25%. Pricing and which one to buy: long range, $81,190; performance, $101,190. We'd choose the performance model because ludicrous mode's effortless and insane sub 3.0 seconds 0 to 60 mph time is half the fun of owning a Tesla. We'd also shell out for the optional autopilot features. If you're buying into Elon's dream, you might as well buy in completely. Powertrain, charging, and performance. With an electric motor dedicated to each of the front and rear axles, the Model S offers full-time all-wheel drive no matter which version you choose. Acceleration performance of the various models ranges from outstanding to ferocious. Driving range and acceleration performance varies from model to model, with the base version's battery providing up to a 270-mile range while the long-range model offers up to 335. We haven't tested the 2020 Model S yet, but our 2018 100D test vehicle blasted from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 3.9 seconds and delivered endless entertainment thanks to its immediate power delivery. If that's not enough for you, the Model S performance will be far more brutal and can be had with the ludicrous driving mode that sends the Model S from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds, according to Tesla. Under the Tesla's floor lies a battery pack that yields a low center of gravity and evenly distributed weight from front to rear. The Model S is an agile sports sedan with well-controlled body motions and direct steering. Two different settings allow drivers to choose heavy or light steering effort, but neither of them enable more feedback from the road ahead. Ride comfort is good, and the Model S imparts a solid feeling on the road that perfectly accompanies its tranquility when cruising. Driving range and real-world MPGe. While rivals such as the Chevy Bolt EV and even Tesla's own Model 3 have encroached on its driving range superiority, the Model S remains an impressive alternative to gasoline-powered vehicles when it comes to long-distance usability. The Model S performance sacrifices some of its driving range to provide brutal acceleration performance. We tested a 100D model in 2018, which is essentially the long-range Model S 2019, and found that our real-world range differed significantly from Tesla's stated maximum range. Our test vehicle's battery maxed out at 270 miles on our highway fuel economy test route. If you drive more in the city, you should expect to get much closer to Tesla's claimed range. Interior, comfort, and cargo. With Model S prices starting at more than $80,000, buyers would be reasonable to expect a certain amount of luxury inside the car. The cabin's atmosphere is nice enough, but it's not nearly as plush as those of our favorites such as the Mercedes-Benz E-Class and the Volvo S90. A few missteps, such as poorly aligned interior panels, remind us that Tesla is still working through some growing pains as a new carmaker. Fans of modern minimalism will adore the Model S's cabin, which comes standard with a giant infotainment screen that controls almost all of the vehicle's functions. Technophiles will be in heaven, but we're not completely sold. The screen's positioning on the dashboard will require some drivers to lean forward in their seat to reach certain icons, especially those near the top right of the display. The Model S's sloped roofline cleverly hides a rear liftgate that opens up to reveal a huge 26 cubic foot trunk. We managed to stash 8 of our carry-on size cases without folding down the rear seats. Paltry small item cubby stowage throughout the interior, especially in the back seat, is offset by a large underfloor bin in the rear cargo area unless the optional third-row seat is ordered. Safety and driver assistance features. Although the Model S has sparked a nationwide conversation about the safety of partially autonomous vehicles and has been reported to catch fire after certain types of high-speed impacts, its safety credibility is buoyed by decent crash test results from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety and the knowledge that car fires aren't uncommon, either in electric or gasoline-powered vehicles. Key safety features include